You know, we forget, I mean, there is an incumbent. She's Tammy Baldwin. She has taken some definitive steps here, you know, joining leadership among the Democrats, being on the sort of anti-Trump bandwagon, which Republicans say, well, that's a mistake. But, you know, Trump is down. His favorabilities are way down nationally, not as much in this state. So, you know, she's taken a very measured way forward of being an alternative to what's going on in
I'm guessing
Washington.
she's hoping that Trump's the rest of Trump's first 2 years go like his first 100 days, which has been
well, the first 100 days have been a disaster,
right.
to be
But
blunt.
it is obviously a gamble because you have no idea what's going to be happening then. The one issue that she's taken a strong stance on, and you won't know what people are going to be thinking about that in a year and a half, is Obamacare. She has taken a definitive position that Obamacare is good. Russ Feingold voted for it and then obviously had to pay a price losing the seat because of that. Support right now for Obamacare is high, but again, you don't know if there are major premium increases before the election, what impact that has on the race.
Dan mentioned it again, the Toma VA scandal, which is going to be a big part of the race, and especially would be a huge part of the race if a military veteran like Nicholson were to be the Republican nominee.
And you have to think, you know, that no matter who's going to be the nominee, that's going to be brought up. And it was brought up in the Johnson-Feingold race,
right.
But that was a standoff because they both kept on saying, you could have done more, no, you could have done more, back and forth. Here, none of the people on the one side was involved at all, so the scrutiny will be all on Tammy
And on
Baldwin.
paper, this is a formidable Republican field. You look at any one of those people I mentioned before, and they can all make the case of wanting to be in the U.S. Senate. You compare and contrast what's happened on the Democratic side in the governor's race, where there is nobody, and even people who are being mentioned, you know, just don't really stack up. This is a deep bench.
We say all that stuff, but you know, she was a very good campaigner last time. She surprised me how well she did, and
this is Tammy Baldwin
against Tommy Thompson. I mean, if going into that race, if you said Tammy Baldwin's going to run against Tommy Thompson, who's going to win? Everybody would have picked Tommy Thompson, but she ran a great campaign. So you don't want to count her out, especially a year and a half before the election.
Absolutely
500 days before the election.
But it is a formidable, it's a formidable race.